find a way to run from the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Okay, today is February 10th, 2021, and it's 1:58 a.m. 2 a.m. to be exact. 396 subscribers. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Yesterday I made a mistake on one of my videos. This is what happened in rushing to give the computer away, is that I think it was the night before. I was, pretty much throughout the day I was editing and things like that. So when I finally finished all the editing and now I was rendering the videos for it could be like one file. So I render one file and give it two different names. So when I upload it on YouTube, it happens to be the same file but different names. So someone bring it to my attention yesterday that it was the same video. So, and I was like, how could it be? YouTube would have rejected it. Why would it be the same video? But when I look at it, because my husband was using the computer at that time, so I told him, let me check something out. And come to find out, it was the same exact video but different name on my file, on my drive. And luckily I didn't delete the editing version of it, so I went back and then find the one that I didn't render to give that name. So thank you. I believe it was, who told me that? I wrote the name somewhere, I forgot, but she told me it was a new subscriber. So thank you for bringing it to my attention. Alright, so that video you guys gonna see it this morning, which is yesterday, and then some other videos we'll be seeing later on. So you were gonna see 3 videos yesterday, but apparently one of the videos the same as the first one. Alright, so thank you for bringing it to my attention, because once I uploaded, I told you guys I don't like to watch my videos again. So once I uploaded, I didn't see what it was. Alright, so let's go on Twitter and see what's going on Twitter. So this is my homepage. I did bookmark some, but this is my homepage right here. I'm gonna try to stay away from the impeachment trial. I don't want to keep my hope high and then be disappointed at the end, because for some reason there are some elected officials that are scared. So there's a possibility we may not get, okay, the ultimate result. We may not get it. So I'm reserving my sanity for now. Then when everything come out at the end of the thing, then I'll go and review what was happening. So I'm trying to avoid what's going on right now. Alright, so this is my homepage. Like I said, this is someone squatty that I follow who mentioned this. Let's see here. Princess Eugenie pregnancy was so peaceful, everyone forgot about it. Okay, if only Meghan could have gotten that experience, but she was tortured every single day by the media and royal staff too. And I gave her peace for 1 second, then attacked her mere hours after giving birth. I mean, each time I think about this, Meghan's pregnancy, it is so I'm so angry about it, because when it's your first child, do you know how much, especially when you planned it, when you plan a pregnancy, the joy that comes with it. And let's say, because there's usually things that goes in between in a pregnancy that you may not come at the end of the line giving a healthy pregnancy and stuff like that. So when you have your baby, you hold him or her for the first time, it's such a joy. But for her not to experience that, this is something I'll never ever forgive the British media for that, because I know the joy of when you find out you're pregnant and then you go to the doctor and it was confirmed, and then when you feel your baby moving inside you, it's such a joy for this. And Meghan did not get to experience it. I hope she get pregnant a second time and then she enjoy it the way that she should have enjoyed the first time. This is why Archie is a miracle baby. Archie is a miracle baby, But let's see what some of the squaddies are saying. I mean, I could see why that there's a lot of tweets that I bookmarked that has to do with Eugene pregnancy and stuff like that. But I don't think the squaddies are coming from a wrong place when they bring it up. It's just the fact that they're bringing the comparison. Look at this one. She had a peaceful pregnancy, but you guys did not. You guys, meaning the British tabloid, did not give Meghan that same peace of mind to have that, to enjoy her first pregnancy. And Harry too. Not just Meghan, because, they planned that. I'm sure there's a discussion between them two said, okay, we're going to have a baby with this and that. There's usually, in terms of family planning, usually that happen. It's when, sometimes there's accident here and there, those couples don't appreciate or don't do that sort of talking. But Harry, it must have been very disappointed for Harry too, to see, his first child, his wife is not enjoying that pregnancy. And let me go to my introduction on my videos. That intro and the thing, I did brought it up in one of my videos that came live yesterday. Should I shorten it and stuff like that? All of you said no, leave it and enjoy. You enjoy it. I'm not gonna touch it. Okay, I'm not gonna touch it. I'll leave it alone. But when you hear that laughter that Archie did and that Archwell audio, it's a miracle to see the child is happy. I mean, I'm sure later on in life he's gonna find out the pain that his family, his parents went through to have him, and I hope to God that he appreciated it. I have to say that. I hope so, because sometimes kids grow up to be completely different from what you try to raise them to be. So this is why I try my best to leave a prayer at the end of some of my videos. All right, let's see here. These are some of the squaddies. Okay, how many comments? There's a lot of comments. I may not go through all of them. Yes, I will never forget. I will remind everybody and their grandmothers what Megan went through anytime good news come out of that messed up family. Yep. Okay, her was the worst in the final months of her pregnancy. When she wasn't visible, they went into overdrive. Yeah, that's true. And that, what is it? The tour that she did while she was pregnant. And I don't believe, what is it? I don't believe that when the other, Mrs. Zoss did when she was pregnant, they left her alone too. She didn't do that much of her work. Plus, I believe she had morning sickness, so they left her alone. But, my goodness, Megan is strong. Thank God she had a safe delivery of Archie. Okay, they're still the same. They live for a glimpse of her. Okay, if she and Harry ever had another child, I hope they never announce it until well after the baby is born. Okay, and the baby has been christened stateside, so the British media don't use that tradition to try to get the Sussexes and their babies to the UK. Shaking my head, I don't want to know until the little love is here and safe. Yep, I believe a lot of people feel the same way too. And then for some reason, I didn't see the picture of the birth of the announcement or something like that. It's two squaddies, okay, who was tweeting. It seems like, I think, they put pictures out similar to Meghan's and Harry's Archie pictures showing how the baby looks like and stuff like that. I believe at the beginning they show little feet and then portion of the face and stuff like that. It seems like that's the way Eugene is showing some of the baby and stuff like that. Okay, let's see here. That's why many supporters of Harry and Meghan are convinced they were attempting to trigger a miscarriage when Meghan was carrying Archie, and they ramped up the abuse, continuing while she was on maternity leave. Other royals get to be left in peace during pregnancy, and that family said nothing. I mean, this is why so many of us are together. Meaning the squads, come to search for other people who see some of the things that they're seeing that were happening to Meghan. I mean, I sort of, start jumping on board when I was seeing all of those negative headlines about her. Why this? Why will they keep on saying this negative stuff about her and all of that? I mean, it's so really, really unfair and unforgivable the way that they did Meghan during her pregnancy. I remember appearing on the Sussex Squad podcast that stuttering over my words relieved that Meghan delivered a healthy child. I also believe that the goal was to induce a miscarriage. The Windsors and UK press a vile pack of dogs. Yeah, I mean, it's the media is the British royal family's mouthpiece. Whatever it is that they're thinking, okay, it's almost like when Trump said things to his workers, like Michael Cohen once said under oath, like Trump usually said things, but you should know what he's thinking. All right, so this is the way the British royal family operate. They throw something out there, and then the British media supposed to know what to do, kind of thing. All right, just like a mob boss. Okay, they say something, you should know. You should know what you're supposed to do. And then that's when those British press go to work and then start attacking Meghan. And then, the best weapon for them, not only us, yes, it is good that we're discussing and calling them out, but definitely our prayers, even if you're not religious. Every time you get a chance, when sometimes you talk to yourself, okay, throw a positive word out there into the universe. All right, the universe will listen. Anything positive about for Meghan and Harry, just throw it out there for them. Their protection. Okay, the universe will hear, because collectively, when the universe hear that there's a lot of voices that crying for the same thing, it will counteract with those media. Like Harry said, the media is a powerful force. So we need to send that powerful force that we cannot explain. We cannot say how it works or anything like that. Just throw it out there. Let that deal with these people. Okay? Because we're not individually, we're not strong enough to deal with these people. Our best bet, our best backup is the universe. We need to tell the universe, deal with these people the best way that the universe see fit, because people can go on like this. All right, for them to enjoy their way of enjoyment, their way for those British press, British media to feel alive is to attack innocent person who's doing good. All right, Harry and Meghan, they doing good, but for them to be alive, to feel like they're working, like they're doing something, okay, like something productive, is to attack, disturb somebody else's peace of mind. So we need to tell the universe, no, enough, okay, put a stop to this. Find the best way to put a stop to this. Okay, so there's a lot. Pretty much the squads are in the same boat. Okay, let me pick these two, this and that up here. Let's see. What kills me is that despite all upheaval they caused her while in a delicate condition at the time, with not one word from Windsor, Harry allowed Jack and Eugene to stay in Frogmore. I mean, this is why a lot of African American, well, not just African American, a lot of blacks around the world, they are so kind and peaceful and always want, to distinguish, put out the fire. You know why? It's because they know the pain of being at the end of the stick. People find them very the abuse of racism. They don't want, us African American black people around the world get the abusive part of humanity. Okay, the worst part of humanity. So Harry and Meghan, it's the same thing. They know how it felt to get that kind of treatment from this, from the press and stuff like that. So they have to return it in kindness. And I don't know what they spoke to Eugene about. All right, if you want that peace of mind by yourself, the cottage is very cozy. At least after they renovate it, use it. Be away from the pack of wolves over there. Enjoy it and stuff like that. I mean, many of us will see it completely different way, but for them, when they experience the bad side of things, okay, they could say, okay, you pregnant, I understand how it feels being around all these people, the family and stuff like that. Use my space. I'm not there. Just do as you please. All right. So I could see Meghan and Harry do things like that. I mean, obviously, I'm not a fly on their wall, but through experience, you could see something like that could be said. All right, this is the last one I'm gonna read here. I literally saw Meghan hashtag on an article about Eugene's birth announcement with the headline, quote, "Surprise royal baby," end quote, and Meghan's picture instead of Eugene's. Meghan equals money as never giving peace as long as could profit from her pain. Okay, this is what I'm saying. For them to feel like they're being productive, they have to cause pain on somebody else. Okay, it's still happening. All right, I mean, if it's, when sometime, let's say I go on YouTube, I type something and then under news, I'll look at some stuff and then some pictures or headline popped up. Whenever I see it's the British press or Daily Mail or whatever it is, anything that I know is from the UK, if their headline fits to what I'm trying to show you, I just take a screenshot. I don't click. Okay, I don't give them the click. All right, whatever popped up on my screen, I could see. I take a screenshot of it to show you guys, but don't click on it. Don't give them that satisfaction. They're not gonna talk positive about Meghan. Okay, if they do, maybe one last sentence will say one thing. If they have it in their heart to speak positive about Meghan, it'll be one small little thing, and then they go on the attack. Just don't click. You know, I'm glad she had a safe delivery, but you know, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. They're not my problem. They, you know, the royal family were never my thing to begin with. You know, when I wasn't following Harry and Meghan, you know, when they do something, I'll look. Okay, I have to admit, the wedding of William, I watched it. You know, when I didn't know any better. All right, many other things that used to happen before, I watched it, but now I don't give a damn. I don't want to know. All right, let's see here. There was something I saw that was kind of okay, this is the one I just did. This one. This one caught my attention because it was kind of funny. Timeline cleanser. And then when I read this, it says, he is health minister of Thailand. And then I'm looking at this. A health minister of Thailand. He's crying to take the vaccine, whatever vaccine it is that he's a. Oh my God! He's the health minister. It can't be true. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Let me see if they give him. I probably will fast forward a little bit. Oh my God. Oh, health minister. He'll regret this video. He will regret this video. Oh my God. All he had to do is close his eyes. I wish I understand what they were talking. 2 minutes of that. Oh my God. Oh man, the lady had enough. It's like, come on. Oh my God. Okay, I need to fast forward. Oh, it's almost done. They need to put a blindfold on him. Okay, I didn't even get to see it because it took too long. Okay, he's a health minister. That's 4 comments. People just laughing. OMG, I'm dying. This dude just straight clowning. People just laughing. Okay. Oh, perfect. There's a prayer. Let me bookmark it before it disappears. Okay. A prayer novena to the Sacred Heart of Jesus, day 40 of 40. We give thanks to God and this final day for Jesus conquered over evil. 1 Thessalonians 5:16. Rejoice. Always give thanks in all circumstances, and faith in God's word and promise we claim. Peace, prosperity, protection. Amen. Yes, they need that. Harry and Meghan need that peace and prosperity. All right, and always get jobs, okay? Because they got to pay the bills. All right, let's see here. Give thanks for unknown blessing already in their way. Okay, there's the smile. Okay, live simple, dream big, be grateful, give love, laugh lots. Another word, laugh a lot. Okay, a prayer of gratitude. Thank you for transforming me by the renewing of my mind in your precious word, so that I can be living proof of that good and acceptable and perfect will of you, God. Through you, I am destined to win, for you have made me more than a conqueror, an overcomer of this world. I confess that I am I am the righteousness of God, create in Christ Jesus. Thank you for making me in your image and likeness, no less than anyone else, but an original designed by the loving desire of your heart. Wow, this one is very powerful. I love that. Okay, let me bookmark this because I'm gonna need the pictures and stuff like that. Oh, I thought that was a video of the Zoom thing. All right, I love this. Get lit poet. Okay, and the students hope they stand a little taller and speak a little louder after this. Oh, love this. What a wonderful cause to get behind. Okay, it's 1 minute and 20 seconds. There's a music, so I'm gonna mute it so I don't get flagged by YouTube. You guys could read underneath the thing. That was nice. Okay, I'm sorry you won't be hearing the music because I'll get flagged and then stuff. Alright, so let me go on. Okay, X, did you sleep with anyone? Okay, this guy is funny. Let's see here. X, did you sleep with anyone while we woke up? Me? Let's see.
I'll grant you I partied. But there have been times when I know I was going through a lot of emotional stress. No.
Look at Diana, sorry.
I'll grant you I partied. But there have been times when I know I was going through a lot of emotional stress. No.
Hope she rests in peace. That's kind of funny though. X, did you sleep with anyone while we were broken up? I mean, once you broke up, you do as you please. You gotta lie in order to get him back. People are just laughing. I love to come across the street. Somebody guilty, lol. This is excellent. Oh, what did this one? Can you lower your voice? It's the cold truth. Okay, let's see here. I mean, even if you did, it ain't none of his business because you are single doing single people shit. Period. Please, I barely slept with you. Sweet dream. You cheated? Grant you I partied. LOL. LOL, the truth will come out eventually. Best he hears it from you, from your mouth. Okay, let's see here. This made me giggle. Okay, no, but I wish I would have. Okay, I told the truth. Worst decision of my life. This one told the truth. That was his word. Okay, I bet I still don't get it. Why are people so hypocritical about stuff like this? If you mess around while you weren't together, why get mad when you find out they did the same thing? A little lie don't matter that much. Okay, there's more stuff. Again, these are none of the things that I bookmark. Let's see here. Poetry has always been cool. Glad more people are seeing it now. Here's Meghan Markle and Prince Harry dropping in a Get Lit Poet Zoom poetry class youth. I'm wondering if, I mean, people who are into poetry will always be in poetry. They don't need anything to stimulate their brain to be in poetry. I'm not a poetry person, alright? I like straightforward kind of thing, kind of talk. But when you come across some good poetry, you know, when it's legit poetry, you know, it will catch my attention. I'm assuming what's the young lady at the Biden inauguration? Is it Goodman or something like that? That young lady, that young poet. Okay, maybe that sort of trigger other people. So this was a class. It seems like that normally goes, that usually happen, and Megan happened to drop in. Okay, they were expecting only Meghan, and then Harry, I guess, as bonus. One of the tweet that I came across said that. Alright, let's see. This is good, but Harry and Meghan are not on Twitter. That account you've quote and your article is a fan account. Just letting you know. Okay, so I didn't read. Where is the... Okay, so it's this. I didn't read that. Alright, just letting you know. They've never been on Twitter. They had at Sussex Royal on Instagram, which they no longer use. Poetry was always cool and powerful in francophone countries. Okay, the reverse first president of Senegal, Leopold Senghor, was a poet. I mean, if you look at back in the days, a lot of people were really into poetry. All right, like when they're talking to their, respective kind of love interests and things like that, especially in the Asian culture. Okay, I'm not singling them only out, but there were others. But through stuff that I've read, a lot of them were into poetry. And African American, definitely. Like rap music, it's almost like a poetry. It's a story of their lives, that kind of thing. These are kind of poetry and things like that. Let me not get into that because I'm not into poetry and I don't know much about poetry for me to talk about it. But that little bit of it, I believe is true, and you guys could correct me as usual. All right, let's see here. You know what? Let me go on my bookmark because I think I got a lot. Alright, so this is my first one. Okay, let's go back. Let's go. Okay. I'm already 30 minutes here. Oops, 7. Okay, so this is my first one that I bookmarked. Alright, let's see here. I literally cannot follow anything Trump lawyer is saying. Is it just me? Impeachment trial. Let's see here. I've heard it's to them. I was seeing what's going on. I didn't follow it, and I don't plan on following it until the end and see how those Republican voted for. All right, so let's see what some of them are saying here. So I'm not gonna go directly onto let's say journalist or some major outlet kind of thing. So anybody in this, some of the things that I bookmark were through people I follow, regular people that I follow on Twitter and stuff like that. All right, let's see what some of the comments are saying here. Okay, it's funny to hear him fumble through their BS anecdote and hammering the same faulty logic after listening to the precious hour of facts, corroboration, evidence, and historical precedent. Okay, got their ass beat with their own words, and this is the best follow-up they can do. What is it? Some of the thing that I was hearing to Twitter is that Trump lawyer was saying he didn't mean this. He really wanted, safety and stuff. And all of these nonsense, they could be debunked because there's videos of him, like I think on a tent where I believe it could have been Don Jr., who recorded it while they were watching on the screen what was going on at the Capitol. Okay, so this is the thing that I'm saying. I'm not even gonna watch that whole entire trial because the most important thing is the vote that at the end of the thing, at the end of the day, to see how those people will vote to get this guy, this clown, what he really deserves. I mean, it's really sickening. Even thinking about it is really, what is it? What was the vote? I think 56-44 or something like that. I forgot for why the vote was. You mean 44 people vote to against whatever that was put on the table? Jeez. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. I'll read a few because I have other bookmarks. Okay. Nope. He lost me way before mentioning Eric Holder and Fast and Furious clown. Okay, sorry, I had to mute while I had someone in my office. He actually referred to Fast and Furious. Okay, it's a mess. The messiest mess I have ever witnessed. Okay, was it a hot mess? Okay, nope, it's just meaning the word vomit. This is one of the worst attorney defense statement I have ever heard. Okay, I like the meaning was it Mandarin word vomit? I'm going to use that sometime if you don't mind. Okay, it's actually nonsense, meaningless platitude tied to confusing anecdote about people he can't remember. No, like I'm really trying to follow him, but I got nothing. All right, so I mean, they know what they did. I mean, they know what they did, and they're finally being called upon it. And God forbid if he get away with this, his rhetoric is gonna go, louder. This is the thing I'm afraid of. All right, there's a squaddy here. All right, let me go to the next tweet. So you'll be seeing some of the tweet that I bookmark is some of the Trump things through Twitter, regular people, and the Eugene kind of pregnancy thing. Okay, I'm not the kind of person to dislike people or cut them out of my life, but if I do, then we are done. Okay, I don't care that your kids are innocent or that your pets are cute. That's when the squads are full savage. Okay, I specialize at cutting people off, and same here. Yeah, I mean, I'm very difficult to be upset about certain things, but when people do something that really bothers me, I don't become to the part where, where people say, I hate you, or this and that. I don't hate you. I just completely, you don't exist to me anymore. Hate don't even come near me. There's someone like that in my life. I cut out of my life, and it's very close. It's supposed to be close to me. But one thing that person did, okay, and said after I confront that person about it, and then I was like, OMG, this is coming out of your mouth, and then the action that you did really cemented that you meant what you did. And then after that, I literally told that person on the phone, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me anymore. And I have people in my family saying, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. Until I could find it within me to forgive him, then I could call that person and say, I forgive you. So far, it's been maybe... Wow, it probably been 5 years. I still can't come to a grip for me to forgive that person for what he did at first. What he did at first was okay, but it's what he said afterward. It's the word that was said afterward that put a dagger into it. I can never forgive him. I don't hate him. I don't dislike him. That person just don't exist to me anymore. I believe I even delete his number on my phone. All right, so people are telling me I need to talk. I said, leave me alone. I only 2 people I believe knows exactly what that person said. Okay, I don't mention it to anybody because it was so vile. Okay, let's see here. Are you a Virgo? I'm the same. I'm slow to slam the door, but once I do, forever shut. I think this is the first person I believe I've done that to. I never knew it was within me, because I've had people where, I should have cut them in my life, but I find a brighter side. I guess I understood their point of view, the way that they were behaving. I find a way to understand their point of view, so I find a way to forgive them. But this one person was the first person, and I don't know if it's gonna be the last one, but it was the first person that I've done that to, and still to this day I don't hate him. It's just it doesn't make sense for me to even be in contact with that person. I'm okay. All right. I pray to God I never have to need his help. That's all. All right. My dad was like that. He used to say I only change sleeping position, but any decision I make is very final. LOL. Okay, sometime for the good of your mental health, okay, we need to cut the cord. Hard though, but necessary, even for a little while, so that you can regroup, stay strong. Yep, I'm the same way. I give a lot of passes, but when I'm done, I'm done. Okay, I learned the hard way. Some people don't deserve the same air once one breathes. Okay, I know, I try. Okay, I now try and talk to people before the door slam. It still doesn't make a difference. I'm not sad or mad. I'm just nothing, feeling or dead. Feelings are dead. I've nothing. My father. Okay, was it? I nothinged. Okay, I've nothinged my father. I have zero respect for anyone who doesn't protect their children, and I can't love anyone I don't respect. Okay, won't even lie, and I doubt it will come as a surprise. I am. Then I've rarely had to do this. Okay, then I've rarely had to do it because I'm very discerning about who I allow close to me to begin with. Okay, I mean, I'm not how will I say that? I don't know. I will talk to people, but I'm not that type of a person where I don't know. I think I've give a lot of passes, but I don't go chase people to be like my friend or anything like that. You talk to me, I'll talk to you. All right? And then I will know when how will I say that? That invisible kind of feeling kind of thing. The senses that I sometimes talk about, like when people you don't have to look at certain direction. You could feel somebody's walking toward you. I spoke about this in one of my videos. It's that same thing. It's that sense when you're speaking to somebody. You have a sense about that person. Okay, sometimes you could misinterpret that, but if you continue talking to that person over time or different time or something like that, you'll know if you're right about that person. Usually action speaks louder than word. You'll see the person action to see if what you first originally thought. I hope I'm explaining it. Okay, your senses, okay, your senses will tell you certain things about people. I don't know if anybody ever felt that. Your senses will usually tells you, how somebody is, and then sometimes their action follow, and then that will confirm if what your sense was telling you is true. Okay, and sometimes you just need to give people time, because some people have a different way of open up. Okay, but if it's those people whose their first thought or their original action is to be mean, these are the people I stay away with. Okay, if you don't know me and I don't know you, why our first interaction will be to somewhat disrespectful? Okay. Okay, I'm one of those who done that once. Okay, the building that I live in, that happened like 2 weeks ago. I'm talking about it and I see myself as one of those people who didn't give a chance. So the building that I live in was just sold to another company, right? And for some reason, we're in the middle of January. That was before the month have changed. All right? In the middle of January, near the end of January, my kids had gotten up. I did my recording, and then it's like 7. I usually wake the kids up at 7:15 to eat breakfast and take care of themselves to be ready behind the computer for their Zoom class. And everybody took a shower and everything. Now it's probably 8 o'clock. I was about to take a shower. I took my clothes off and everything. I let the water run for a little, trying to see if it would get hot. It never become hot. And then I'm like, what happened all of a sudden? Because sometimes, when they're doing work on the pipes or whatever, the boiler, they will leave notes out there. So I had to ask my husband, because he's the one who's going up and down and stuff like that. And I said, did you see any note outside that they were going to close the water, or they were going to turn off the hot water? He was like, no. So I took it upon myself to call the new management. Because I wanted to wash my hair too. Thank God they didn't. Well, how would I say thank God? Because I left a message. It was very mean. I guess because I wanted to wash my hair, I wanted to take a shower. I was so upset about it. I didn't get the hot water. I took it upon myself. I didn't curse them out, okay? I didn't curse them out. But whatever the words that I used wasn't too pleasant. Wasn't too pleasant. And it was the first time I called them. Okay. It was the first time I called the management, the new management. Okay, and then throughout the day I'm checking to see if the hot water's on. It wasn't on. I kept on calling. I didn't leave a message the second time. I'm just calling. And then when they realized I kept calling and I don't leave message anymore, they call me back. I almost didn't pick up because I didn't recognize the number. Something told me pick it up anyway. And then when I spoke to him, and I was mean to him. I was mean to him too, and I thought it was those greedy people who's doing investment. Okay, I thought it was those mean investors who's buying properties and then they find a way trying to turn off the point. That was my thought. Never seen these people, never spoke to them. I gave them the peace of my mind the first time. So forget what I was saying. Okay, forget what I was saying at the beginning of this video. Because I'm guilty of that. I wanted to take a shower so bad. I used my anger in the first phone call. Okay, let me stop. Because since I've been living in that apartment complex, I never had any problem with the people who own that building. Any problem that I have, a phone call, sometime the same day, they will tell me, are you home today? I could come and fix the thing for you. So I had a good relationship with the management. And at one point, they wanted to paint, that was, because we live at the top, the penthouse, and they wanted to, we had a leak on the roof, right? So I called them because it was really raining that day, and there was a stain on the roof, right? And they said, oh, we gotta come and paint it and stuff like that. And I told them, we don't have people coming in the house often, so the stain don't bother us and stuff like that. And the stain is still there. It never bothers us, and it's not that huge. It was a small little thing. So I took it upon myself because they're always nice to us. I didn't see for them to spend that time, because I think at a certain time we will want them to paint the entire house. That's why I didn't make them do that extra trip, because they're really nice, that previous building management. So whenever we have minor problem, the same day or the next day they'll come and fix it. So when I saw the hot water thing happen from the new management and there was no note downstairs, I was pissed. Okay, just think about it. After doing a nice video for you guys, and that's what I went through. Alright, I'm gonna move on with my story. Let me go to the next tweet. I spent too much time on that one. Alright, let's see here. Oh, I was almost done with it, so that wasn't that much. Alright, next tweet. Alright, let's see here. Oh, this one. When I saw this, I responded on it. Look at that video. Look at it. This is something that'll piss you off. When I saw this, I thought about those royal voter who saying Meghan should be nice and stuff like that. You have to worry about the queen's feeling and stuff. Does it have audio? Let's see. It is. There is audio. The hate these people have inside them is beyond comprehensible. My God! When I saw this at first, I'm gonna read my comment. I guess this is something she knew that always happening, and she placed the camera to record it. Look, you see? An old lady. Can you imagine if that woman, the black woman, had a anger? I mean, I'm sure she's upset. If she went and body slammed this old lady, they will say, oh, this old lady, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. My God. Okay, this is my comment here. Alright, where is this from? I really thought it was from a movie, to tell you the truth. Okay, where is this from? Okay, I'm gonna take a wild guess. From a movie? Then she body slammed her. Okay, then took a chair and gave her a smackdown. My goodness. And the world comes after her. Oh, well, and she and say why? Okay, this is a misspell. Okay, then the world come after her and say why? Poor old lady, blah blah blah. Then when in fact the old lady clearly deserved every pain places upon her. Okay, this is what the old lady did it. Okay, let's see what some of the comments is saying. This is so depressing. It's the fact that people get paid. Oh, so that was, oh my goodness, that was a real life thing, I think. Okay, these are videos that I'm seeing here. Oh, I have to black this because it's one of those WWE kind of thing. YouTube might black me, so I'm blur it out. Alright, so this is what they're saying. This is so depressing. It's the fact that people get paid so little for this type of work that take the patient of a saint. Yep. Okay, that's in French. Okay, I don't know what the elderly lady deal is, but I've seen folks with Alzheimer's do crazy stuff. Just call your employer and get reassigned. Okay, that lady will have accidentally tripped over my leg. I will have gently help her up. But you know, when you, it really take, like they say here, it really take a saint to do that. I don't know if sometimes the guilt that come afterward is even worse. You know, I don't know. It's hard to say about this because I'm not in her shoes. I'm not in her shoes for me to know. Because I know I would have freaking smacked that old lady or probably just leave the same day. What am I supposed to do with this? Where is the end? Okay, you know the part where she shoved the old pot's face into the sink filled with dirty water and hold it there for a minute or two. Okay, there's a GIF for that too. Okay, I hope Twitter does this thing and find a caregiver. She is a saint. I find it hard to process the fact that someone in old age, you see, may forget their own name and may not even recognize their children, but they can't forget their hatred for another human being. Yep, that's what I was saying. That thing is deep. It's through the core. It is through the core. Some people have the hate is through the core. There's some people, you know, I give a level of racism kind of thing, but there's some people there's no return. You can't try to reason with them. Okay, I will have quit that job immediately. This is beyond disgusting. Nobody should have to put up with that behavior. Outrageous. All right, so pretty much the. I think everybody feels the same way. Okay, she's as much better woman than I am. Yeah, that's Lord give me strength. I'm telling you, I don't think I'll be able to do that. That's why I cannot speak for her because this is too painful to look. All right, next tweet.